Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Mark. This week we have a very special guest, and well, not really a guest, but she's going to be joining us permanently. Let me introduce Ling. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Ling, and I'm the new community manager for NFS World, and I'm very excited, and I look forward to chatting with you all.
Sweet. And Mark, as always, how you doing?
For sure, good guys. So just a quick update on that. As you know, Drew's been super busy and swamped with all the other Need for Speed projects. NFS World, we've had last week our highest PCU ever. The game is just,
It's killing it.
We're killing it.
Yeah.
The community is strong, so we needed to bring in Ling to give you guys more attention and get used to more one-on-one contact.
Make sure that you guys are supported the way you guys needed to be supported. So,
Exactly.
and make sure you guys' voices are heard. And other such great stuff that Ling is going to be working on over the next couple of weeks. But be nice to her.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, so you'll see her in the forums and.
She'll be joining World Garage to chat with you guys there, and she'll be on NFS Unlimited, and she'll be all over the place. So look for her. And this week we want to talk about a couple things, answer a couple questions. So we have some exciting news in the world of Facebook.
Yeah. So for Facebook, Need for Speed World finally has an official Facebook page. Ling is putting that together. It's technically live right now. Just bear with us. We're populating it slowly. By the time you guys see this, there'll be more content on there. We want to put basically a portal for you guys to talk very closely with the dev team, answer your questions directly through there. So we look forward to direct communication, as well as on the Facebook side. I myself, if you search Marc Vellis, have my own page. It'll take you through my racing career, anything to do with motorsports, lifestyle, past Need for Speed games. Chat with me there as well. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what's the URL? Facebook.com/NFSpeedWorld?
It is official Need for Speed.
Official, because there's actually a whole bunch of pages out there already that claim to be official, but they are not.
Exactly.
So we have Facebook.com/official Need for Speed.
Yeah, help us build our likes. We're just starting out, so with our community, we'll get up there real quick.
I imagine it'll be pretty quick.
Yeah.
Cool. So anything else that you guys want to talk about in regards to the game before we get into these couple questions? So, I mean, we got lots going on right now. So we, like you were saying, we had the highest PCU ever.
Yep.
Again, and we said that last week, and I think we should actually say the highest PCU yet, because we're just getting bigger and bigger all the time. Last week or this week, we had a really good patch, lots of really good bug fixes.
Yep.
What did we introduce this week?
Well, the Rose Boss car is out,
Yep.
which people are love. That car comes from Undercover.
So, interrupting them real quick is a lot of the times we get questions. Majority of the questions are when you guys get introduced to new cars. We've answered that 3 or 4 5 times now on the Ask Marks, and like we were saying, we're going to keep introducing these cars. Last week we said we've gone through a quarter of the master list, and this is just another example of cars that we're bringing out.
Exactly.
And
Rose is one of the examples of the classic cars. We had the Underground Skyline R34 in there. We had the Shift R8. This is another one.
The Pro Street RX-7. That was one of my personal favorites.
Battle Machine. Yeah. So the car list is growing, guys. Every week, almost every week, you'll see new cars added, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
And it leads into some of the questions with partnerships and all that. But we have lots in the works.
Cool. All right. So 2 questions this week, just because we had that update this week. The first question is from Ratty. They ask, will the Muscle Cruiser Cup cars always be in the level 3 and 4 pursuits? It would be nice to have real live cars instead. So what I think he's trying, 2 kind of separate questions there is, one, are we ever going to have licensed cars as Cup cars? I'll let you answer that. And the second question is, are we ever going to have different cars or different heat levels? So
I think the easier answer is different cars is probably the easier one rather than licensed Cup cars. Both right now are not a huge priority on our list. Team Escape is out. That was our biggest priority for the whole Cup world. To be honest, more cars, more race cars, more classic cars is what's my priority. It's either technically with our size of dev team, it's one or the other, and you guys have been screaming for cars, and that's what we're focusing on.
Cool.
In the future, can we switch up Cup cars and having different Cup cars and heat levels? Definitely, if you guys scream loud enough.
Yeah. There with the caveat though, there are some technicalities that we need to get around.
Of course,
to make licensed cars Cup cars.
Not licensed. I was getting back to not licensed cars. It's just changing up the cars. So that's licensed Cup cars. It's a different ballgame. It's a lot harder, a lot longer process. But changing up the cars, like I mentioned, in the heat levels, just to clarify, that's more feasible.
Cool. All right. So next question, Ling will probably answer this question, and this is from Omar, and they ask, when will we have another event where there will be a huge prize sponsored by another company? So it has been a while since we've done a community event, and that's one of the reasons why you're here now too, is to kind of get these back on track, do some more competitions. I think going forward, what we'll probably be doing is we'll have some of the smaller sort of competitions, but we're going to have some bigger ones, so maybe you can speak to that.
Yes, we'll have like some coming up real soon. I can't give you an exact date, but stay tuned, and yeah, that's in the works.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
basically, guys, we'd love to do it monthly, and if we can do it even at a greater cadence than that, we'd love to even have more visual customization contests, more contests where you're joining events and getting on the leaderboards, getting back into that tight knit community. When Drew was doing we had chicken run.
We had an event every 3 weeks.
Every 3 weeks, yeah. So if we can get back to that, we'd be just as happy as you guys are, and Ling's gonna help us get there.
Yeah, she'll get there for sure. One thing that I will say in terms of the events too is it's a little bit tricky for us to run international competitions, as you guys have seen in the past. Is anytime you do an event based on skill, you have to severely limit where people can enter from. So one of our kind of priorities is we want to run competitions and events where everybody in the world can enter.
Exactly.
And to do that, a lot of the times you have to do a random draw just because of the laws in Europe mostly don't allow for any competitions based on skill. And so when we come to planning, this is why it takes so long for us to plan our community events, is because we want to make sure everybody can join. But like Ling said, we got lots coming up.
And the good thing, like Drew said, is the good thing with that is everybody has a chance to win.
Everybody,
we even myself goes on.
Well, you're an employee, you can win.
I know, but even when I play online, some of the guys are just amazing. So even to break in that top 100 is tough. So having a lottery just opens up the doors.
Yeah, it keeps it open to everybody. We really don't want to do US only anymore. Nothing against US.
Yeah.
Love them and everything. It's just we want everybody.
We're a worldwide game.
Yeah.
We have customers everywhere around the world, and we're trying to cater to everybody.
All right, so that's it for the questions this week. And again, big hello to Ling. Be nice to her. And you guys see her on the Facebook, which is facebook.com/official Need for Speed World.
Yep.
You'll be on the forums. You'll be joining some of the community sites, and look forward to that. And until next week, guys.
Thanks,
See ya.
guys.
Go Canucks!
Go Canucks, baby.